Hi guys, this is Preston Odenbrett. Just wanted to tell you that I am on day 42, and today was interesting already this morning. We had to his uh, community. I would highly suggest it. Some great people there, and he's building a business community that really is trying to help each other, help collaborate with each other. And he's very knowledgeable. I mean, he's been in business for many, many years, over 25 years, and has a lot of experience in many different areas, mostly coming from my background of advertising, but he also does direct mail and a whole bunch of other things that he's done. And I guess he has a lot of videos. When we were talking today, over 170 videos, which is a library, and I guess 20 to 30 people come to those videos every single day. So he's very knowledgeable. What I've done, and hopefully giving some tips and tricks of running a business, being an entrepreneur. So it was good. And then after that, I got invited to another one by Kellen. He's a new guy that I haven't heard about before, but his repertoire in business has been outstanding, and he really talks about breaking the cage. And what it means is basically you're breaking the cage every single day, going and breaking it, not just being part of it. And you know, the neat thing about it is that it's really a process. It's not just a one-time event. And that was kind of revealing to me that you're breaking a cage every single day when you're an entrepreneur, because you got to think outside the box. You got to think what to do and how to do it. And not only just financially, but also being able to create relationships that last a lifetime. And I know I've been accused, even just this morning, by my wife that I'm all about business. And you know, she told me actually earlier last week I should be more well-rounded and not always talk about business, but talk about other things. And you know, she's right. I mean, I do talk a lot about business because that's what I do. It's kind of like a story I heard, and Kellen's really good at telling stories, so I'm going to try to incorporate this now, in which there was a, um, a alligator that was helping animals cross the river, and he would basically go from one side of the river to the next because he was helping getting by the river. The pathway in most animals, you know, again, it's just a story illustration. They don't talk, but they might talk to each other. Who knows? Didn't want to go that far, and so what he did is he basically allowed people to hitch a ride with him, and then he'd go across the river. One day, a scorpion came by and said, you know, can I ride on your back because I need to go over to the next side of the river? And of course, the alligator agreed. And as he's going back, he basically stung the alligator. And the alligator said, what the heck did you do that for? He says, I'm sorry, that's what I'm used to. That's how I'm made. So what I'm saying on the entrepreneur side, and maybe it doesn't make sense, but you just do what you have to do. And obviously in that story it's not good because the moral is they both. But box, and I know that coin terminology that's probably overused nowadays, but really kind of being creative, and like I would say, creative marketing or strategic experimentation. And marketing is experimentation. You just don't know what works and what does. And some things I've done works, and other things I've done doesn't. So you just keep on going and figuring out which one what works. And but you don't give up. You know, you do things for a certain period of time, and then do an assessment of that and figure out, did that work? Is that something that I want to continually repeat? Because if something works, you want to keep on doing it. But eventually, even the things that are working, because of the technology and because of time, people's time, it may not work anymore. So you got to readjust, because if it's not working, why continue to do it? You know, that's the you're against the wall. But so this is experimentation. Like I said, I would love to get to know you as a person, and obviously if our tools or services make sense for you, great. I'd love to have you be part of my customer growing client list, I guess. I have many people from all around the world that are part of my business, and today I was going to talk about Skyline webcams, and I actually was going to do something just because of the fact that there was an event that was happening today at one of my clients. And I didn't even know about this when I was over there, and I was over there twice, but he never mentioned it to me, is that he had a lion that he was preparing for to be able to put into, he actually has a zoo. He owns an island there in Roatan, but he put a zoo birds, and I was able to engage with the monkeys, which was kind of interesting. So there's a rescued lion, and the lion's ready to be released, and he built an actual structure within that place. And when I was there, obviously I didn't see that, so he must have been just starting that process. But they have a release party here going on right now. I thought our cameras would actually show it, but it doesn't. I think it's on the other side of his place, and you know, hopefully get some pictures and some other things maybe I could share with you guys. But and we were supposed to actually have an event camera ready to go, even though I didn't know it was an event until yesterday. You know, one of the products or services that are going to come out is an event camera. We've been testing it in Italy and Malta. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. What I wanted to do though is share this here. Now I got to find out where is my information that I need, and I don't see it here. I see the web controller, I see full screen, I see Google Hangouts, I don't want to do that. Instagram, inbox. I'm going to go to inbox and try something. I'm going to start the screen share. You're going to see my inbox. So I'm going to switch over here, and hopefully you don't see my inbox anymore. And if you do, I won't know about it. The problem is I have too many different windows open and too many different areas. So let me cross out there. So you should be seeing what I'm seeing in actuality. But here's the webcams. It looks like something flew into this webcam, maybe a bird. The kind cams specifically, and you don't see anything here. I'm looking at it now. Why aren't you not seeing it? Maybe I have to select it. Let me try it again. I apologize. It goes like this. Oops. This screen share. That is really weird. It doesn't show that page. Darn it. I can't go into it. Why is it showing my inbox? Well, you know. Oh, you know what? I know it. It's in the wrong one. Browser, which I did have open. So now let me see if I can. If I go to full screen, maybe this will work. Uh-oh. There, now you should be able to see. So this is Skyline, and this is the place that I put it up at. This is kind of their diving platform, which is kind of a unique thing in itself. So you'll see this guy, and guys, and women do it too. although we do record a stream of the previous day and then put it back up on the site. But I guess the guys are checking. Nope, there he goes. That's a long down there. It's I would say 20 feet, maybe 25 feet, and then you're going down to at least 20, 25 feet. Oh, there goes a girl. 25 feet into the water. So it's a kind of a fun place. A lot of people come here for excursions. And like I said, today they're releasing a lion, but obviously you can't see that. So the lion must have been put back into the enclosure because these are the people that are attending. And it's kind of fun kind of watching, see what they do. And I've been there, so I know what it is. It's absolutely a phenomenal place to go. And like I said, the client owns the island and has done a lot of things with it. And so a lot of people from the major boats come in, and also people who are in the island and they want to just basically relax for the day. And there's more to it than that. We can switch to the other camera. Ooh, you can see an overview. We're actually going to see. It's going to pop up here in a little bit. So it's just going through its loading. But actually where they're diving off is over here on the right hand side a little bit. And this is of course that whole area. Absolutely gorgeous, wonderful place to go to. And then I got a couple other clients I can just really go quickly through. This modem, he was having problems with electricity. And there's a couple other ones that you can go to just in the area of Honduras. And these are decent. They're not as sharp as the ones that we have in Italy and Malta. I'll show you one that I really like. I'm trying to get some business out in Honduras here, especially the Roatan. There's the other nice beach that is up and running. So you can see the waves coming in. I don't know if that's a surfboard. I don't think it's a surfboard. The waves aren't that big. But you can kind of see the beauty of the area. And then the last thing I'll leave you with is, oops, went past it. I'll go to actually the webcams in Malta. They actually have a couple of things going on. They got live cams going on. They got live traffic webcams going on. And because it's dark, you're not going to be able to see it. I forgot. You're not going to be able to see it, but they got an underwater camera right here in St. Julian. So if you are a night owl at 12:30 a.m., wherever you are at in the U.S., take a look at it. Well, obviously that's 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. And then if you're on the world, you just got to kind of get it according to the GMT time, which I think they're GMT 3 or something. Maybe they're more. But anyways, so that's all I wanted to show with you today. Appreciate you hanging out. And that didn't work real well. I don't know what is happening to that screen. Again, experimentation. I'm going to try to screen share that, and hopefully you saw that. If you didn't, I will know when I start looking at this. So, gotta go now, but have a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or concerns or would like to know more, let me know. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.